Nnamdi Kanu declared war from prison, head to appeal court to stop the final judgment. Yes, this is what we want to hear. This is the news that we want to hear, and we are now hearing it. Nnamdi Kanu from prison has declared war against Justice Omotosho, the presiding judge, for his defense. Nnamdi Kanu from prison has head to appeal court to challenge that very final judgment of Justice Omotosho. All of a sudden, Omotosho decided to hop into final judgment. On why? On what reason? Now, the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu has drew the attention of the International Criminal Court (ICC), the global bodies, and the appeal court to challenge this very case, saying that at what law is he being tried, putting that same question ahead of that very judgment, so that since Omotosho cannot answer that very question, then I think some reasonable legal practitioners can be able to do that for him. My dear listeners, I would like you to stay with me as I drop this video in full. Help me to like and subscribe to this very channel, because you will be getting the facts and nothing but the truth. Now, it's actually a breaking news anyway, because Nnamdi Kanu has finally filed an application at the appeal court seeking stay of proceedings in trial. You know what? In this very case, the IPOB leader is saying that he is ready to stay back in that case and fight the case to finish. He said that there is no need going in for judgment yet, when the case is still having some atom of truth to be revealed. He said there is no need of us, hopping into judgment when we have not been able to unveil what we're supposed to unveil. There is still some atom of truth that has not been revealed, that Justice Omotosho is trying to hide. So he is seeking for a stay back in that very trial, in that very defense, saying that Justice Omotosho should just dismiss that very final judgment because the truth has not yet been revealed. My dear listeners, I want to tell you that there is nothing but the truth. There is nothing but the facts. Omotosho is hiding something for this very country, something for this very nation. And not until Omotosho is dragged, Justice Omotosho is dragged by the criminal court, he won't want to review this very reality. My dear listeners, please deem it free to hit on the red subscribe button, like and subscribe to this channel to get more facts on this very video. Now, still on this very case, I'm taking you into a video, and I want you to pay attention to this very video, because this video really said a lot. Don't get yourself distracted, because I want you to get all the facts in this very video. Pay attention.
Now, that's Nnamdi Kanu.
Really?
I was detained, and the first day I was brought out, I saw him. I was shocked. So I now went close to him. I said, I am Comrade Atiku Isa. I wanted to introduce myself. I said, no, I know you. So I started telling me about what happened. So I became shocked. Then he told me that be strong. That was how I continued discussion with him for about 2 months. So Nnamdi Kanu is somebody I know very well, because if you stay with somebody on a daily basis and you are discussing with the person on a daily basis for about 2 months, because in detention you don't have anything to do. You only sit down at a particular spot and you are with this person on a daily basis, and you are always discussing. So you should know the kind of person that he is. And let me tell you that people don't know that it was prior to my meeting with Nnamdi Kanu, I had thought that he was a wicked man who want to divide the country, because I am a patriotic Nigerian, and I don't want anything that will bring confusion in this country. So that was the mindset I had. But after meeting him, in the detention, I realized that the Fulanis, the Hausas, the Kanuris there are all loyal to him. You will be shocked that he has more supporters in the DSS facility than he has outside, because if anywhere you live and you have more than 95% of the people who are supporting you. Before I met him, a Fulani guy told me, because he said, oh, if you see Nnamdi Kanu, he will like you because you can speak English. The guy does not understand English. We always communicate in Hausa language, and in Arabic language. So he said he will like you because you can speak English, and he's a good man. If you have any problem, tell him, he will help you. So that is how they see Nnamdi Kanu. Or everybody in that detention facility, they see him as their leader. So it's not about a leader agitating for the Igbo cause. He's a leader agitating for Nigerians, for the betterment of Nigerians. So that is the person Nnamdi Kanu is. So I have discussed with him severally. On a daily basis, he will tell me, Atik will be strong. And along the line, now told me that, okay, I want you to play along so that they release you from here. I don't want you to continue to stay in detention. That was when I'm ready to remain in detention. I said, no, this place is not good for you. Play along. Do whatever they want you to do. Get away from here and go and meet your family. I said, you are here. Say, don't worry. You go out. I don't want to see young men like you to be in detention. So that is the person we are talking about, that Nnamdi Kanu is. A very passionate leader with compassion, and he has the interest of especially the masses at heart. And I think the problem he has, which is not a problem, is that he is too courageous and fearless.
My people, make una hear word. See what they talk about Nnamdi Kanu. You see, if you don't stay with someone, you won't know who that person is. See what this man is saying about Nnamdi Kanu. You see, let me tell you, my dear listeners, you don't be far. You don't stay from a distance and start giving a judgment about somebody. You need to go close to that person. Listen to the person talk, at least, as in interact with that person for some time. You understand now? Try to exchange pleasantries. Try to test the intelligence of that very person. Then you now know what that person is capable of doing and what that person is not capable of doing. Look at this guy. He's a northerner. He was also in that same detention Nnamdi Kanu is. Look at what he said. He said before he got into that very detention, he was also having that very instinct that Nnamdi Kanu is a very bad person. Someone who had that intention to divide a nation. But after going into detention, and he saw Nnamdi Kanu, and he stayed with him, reasoned with him, talked to him, exchanged pleasantries with him. He discovered what this guy is actually having in mind for this very country. Nnamdi Kanu doesn't have any bad intention for this very country. He have a good intention for Nigeria. In fact, he wants to save Nigeria for the hand of the terrorists. You understand? Pay attention.
Why is Nnamdi Kanu's case different?
Yes, I agree with those who say that. And but I also want to say that this did not start with the administration of President Tinubu. He was arrested during the last administration, and because they don't want to address the real issues. This thing is very simple. What do you think are the real issues? The real issues are the insecurity, marginalization, and inequality in the country. These are basically the real issues. Address these issues. On this? Because I believe that President Tinubu is a listening president. Yes, and just like I said about Nnamdi Kanu being fearless and courageous, which has put him in detention, one of the things that though is not something that should be seen as weakness, which the President Tinubu has, is that he's too loyal to his friends. and he always stands by his friends. So he will not want to do anything that will embarrass his predecessor. So for that reason, he's taking his time. But on this, I really want to appeal to the President and Commander-in-Chief that if the likes of Igboho, their cases will be discontinued. The chairman of Mieti Allah, their cases, Mieti Allah was arrested and detained in the same facility where Mazen Kanu was detained. I was there, so I know all of these things. For security reasons, I want to mention the places. I know they are very, if you close my eyes, I can take you to the detention facility where Nnamdi Kanu is currently and where Mieti Allah chairman was before he was released. Don't forget, he was arrested. His boys were alleged to have stabbed a general. You see, his boys were alleged to have killed soldiers. I know all lives are equal, but the life of a military man should be seen as being special because they protect the lives of the others. If any group that will attack military men, those groups should be seen as being extremely violent, and they should be condemned in totality. The military men deserve respect and honor because they are putting their lives to protect us. So now, this same man, his case was discontinued. A Fulani man, his case was discontinued. Yes, it's my brother. I'm happy the case was discontinued, but I'm not happy that military men were attacked. Now Igboho, who was agitating his agitation was very violent. So many lives were lost. Security personnel were attacked. Yet his case was discontinued because he's a Yoruba man. I did not meet Igboho and I did not meet the chairman of Mieti Allah, but I heard a lot of things about them. But in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, all the things, he has been in detention. If the last one and the one that he's still in detention started in 2021, for all of these years, if they have anything against him, why have they not brought it out? There's nothing against him, unlike these two people that their cases were discontinued. The President and Commander-in-Chief has the power by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He can direct the Attorney General of the Federation to discontinue with this case in the interest of national healing and unity of the country.
God bless you. My dear listeners, I know you are listening to this very video. I want you to please help me to share this video. This is a must-watch video for everyone. Please allow everyone to have a duplicate and a copy of this very video. Please, this is a matter of concern. You can see that Nnamdi Kanu, even in prison, have to go as far as sacrificing his life to save prisoners. He sacrificed his life to save this very northerner in detention. Oh my God. God bless you, Nnamdi Kanu. You God sent. Please share this video. Let it go viral and let everyone have a duplicate of it. Thank you.